anyone cut me short. I was thinking this was the way to go, and you put up your puppet show. I say cheers to life. No, I'll be no good man's wife. Just leave me alone. I'm running the show. I'm telling you, it's my time to rise up. Live the life I'm proud of. No, you better go home. I'm telling you, it's my time to rise up. Live the life I'm proud of. So I woke up, sun in my eyes, forgot all about what I did last night. What I do remember that it was real, real nice. Talks about me are never good. I don't live like the way that I should. Oh well, I'm in for some fun tonight. Just leave me alone. I'm running the show. I'm telling you, it's my time to rise up. Live the life I'm proud of. No, you better go home. I'm telling you, it's my time to rise up. Live the life I'm. Hey now, don't be shy. Follow my lead if you wanna be mine. Hey now, it's you and I. We could be the next Bonnie and Clyde. Hey now, don't be shy. Follow my lead if you wanna be mine. Oh, it's a time to rise up. Live the life we're proud of. Just leave me alone.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our final boarding call, and the doors will be closing soon. Please board quickly and safely. Our monorail will be departing momentarily. Thank you. Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Welcome to Wednesday night. I am excited. I've got one of the hottest guests of the year on Wednesday night. She's sitting in my green room. We're going to say hello and get things rolling. I'm so excited you're here to join us tonight. Let's kick off the party the right way. I always do it. Let's start off by saying hello to the Live Place and Dreamers Empire. We so appreciate them. Carrying over 110 family-friendly channels for your viewing right here on the YouTube capacity. Check them out. It's the live place with Dean and the Dreamers Empire. We thank you so much. I always thank my partner channels every week. Myers and the Mouse and Dole Whip Dad. I do Thursday night football shows with them. They're great Disney YouTube channels. Check them out. They've got all kind of creativity going on over there. Carlos Disney World Freak. He's interviewing incredible European creators on Saturday mornings. And my partner on Monday nights, Diz Our Dream. He's doing live from the parks and doing some great stuff. We are excited about them. So, I want to welcome everybody here. We're going to get things rolling by doing things the way we normally do. Real quick, a couple quick announcements before we get going here tonight. First, if you're not in on the Chaos Clubhouse over on Facebook, why? Why not? I mean, I can't believe it. We got over 1,400 friends over there. I highlight Disney creators every day over there. There's 1,400 lovers of Disney. Why aren't you one of them? Come over and join the party. We feature Genevieve over there many days of the week. Come over and check out the Disney Chaos Clubhouse over on Facebook. I am available on both Twitter and Instagram. We welcome you to come join us. Those numbers are false. We got a lot more people following it. I got to update that. My producer's behind the 8 ball on that. We'll get to it. Want to thank all of my members who will be in here tonight. Membership with this channel is a great thing. We appreciate you. You invest in us. We invest in you. We have 4 different tiers to our Clubhouse members. A lot of my emojis and my badges are done by Dad Got Parks and Magical News Live. Great people in the community, and we appreciate them. Anybody who joins the upper levels, the toy box up to the Chaos Clubhouse, gets one of the custom-made Disney Chaos Clubhouse coins. I was told by the Viapre Project that these are Disney quality. I was very happy to hear that. My guest has one in her hand, or she should at least. I know that she's got one at her house. Real quick, we want to remind everybody the night before Christmas is coming up on this channel, December the 20th. It's over 110. You heard me right. 110 YouTube channels that are going to be featured that night. It's all about charity. It's all about the love of the community and Christmas. And I'm telling you, you do not want to miss it. So I'm going to say real quick a hello to chat, and then we're going to get things started. I'm opening up the phone lines now. Live calls to be available for our guests in just a few minutes. Let me take a quick look over chat and say hello. Martin Memphis, I see here. Katie Gross, Dole Whip Dad partner channel here. Megan Milliron, great to see you. Casey Bryant, he's one of our members. He's a great supporter to the community. Laura Metcalf, great to see you. Dole Whip Dad and a partner channel. Disney World Freak partner channel, right in there chatting together. Christie's Corner in-house. Great to see you. Christie's going to be a great interview coming up soon. Lonnie Ballesteros, great to see you, my friend. Michael Riley's in-house. Jay Frank, and many more. Again, if you have questions for our guests, make sure you pop them into the chat. Do me a favor. Go over, send this out on all your social media, everywhere you got. Let them know we're here with Genevieve. It's going to be a fun night, and if they don't know her, they need to find out. So real quick as I get going here, let me pull this up on the screen. That is her channel, and I'll start it out by saying again, hey, Faith Open Disney, Barbara's in-house. Great to see you. Piglet True Love Disney and Matt Williams, members both in-house. Raleigh Creatives here, and the party's going. I love it. We're going to have some fun tonight. Look, here's the deal. 30.9K thousand people cannot be wrong, okay? They all love this creator. 30,000 people. Maybe the one person is like Zippity Doodad and he's had a beer or something and he's wrong, but 30.9K cannot be wrong about the creator that I'm going to interview. Let's get this magical journey started. And a real quick reminder before I do, at the end of the show tonight, we will have some community recognitions that'll be absolutely phenomenal. You want to hang in for. So we're excited to get things going. My guest tonight delivers a place for all things Disney fandoms, lifestyle, and all Orlando living with an influx of ketogenic lifestyle. Genevieve and Rob and their Australian shepherd, Riley Ray, well, they share with you some of the fun-filled shenanigans, amazing adventures, and the days of entertainment at all of the Orlando parks. And I'm not just talking Disney, I'm talking all over. Their army of family and friends, well, they're known as the Earsome Ohana, and they are in the chat tonight for sure. Ohana Strong, I see you and I recognize you. You're here with our Disney Chaos Clubhouse. And our Clubhouse people, well, they're called the Chaos Characters. So Characters and Ohana standing strong tonight as they're all in full force of this amazing creator. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our channel for the first time, Genevieve. Great to see you.
Here. I'm so excited. How's everybody doing tonight? Hi, Pete. So excited to be here finally. Like, it's been like a year in the making, you know?
It is. We actually are booked out on the Wednesday show right now until November of next year already. And the Sunday show, which you have agreed to be in the hot seat, that is going to be coming up too, with Genevieve coming over and answering some unique questions, which will be a fun night. And the key is, somehow or another, I need to work it out in your contract that extra magic comes on my channel, because we need to sit down with we need to talk with him as well.
Yes, we'll get Peter to come on. Absolutely. That's easy. Hi, everybody.
He's got an incredible channel. So let's get things rolling. Before we start the questions on Jen, let me highlight a couple things real quick here. This is absolutely phenomenal when you think about this. Social media presence is everything in today's society, and Genevieve, she hammers it out the park. Instagram, big trouble. What's up, hey, little brother? Good to see you.
By to say hi.
I love it.
Got work, but I just wanted to say hey to everybody.
There he is. Everybody's saying hey. So 6,161 followers on Instagram, 750 plus posts on Instagram. Twitter, 650 followers. YouTube, as I said, 30.9K subscribers. My tip of my hat to you. 786 videos. Over 2,692,000 video views.
That's crazy.
That's absolutely, absolutely incredible. Facebook group is doing incredibly strong. 1.1K over there on the Earsome Emporium, Ohana Living Your Best Life page. If you don't know about that page, why? You should. It's awesome. You need to go over and check it out. So that's pretty cool. So, Jen, let's get things rolling, and we'll acknowledge the chat throughout the night. We'll try to get to your questions. Please post them in there. We welcome you to be there. If you're new to our channel, do me a favor, a couple things. One, make sure you know about Genevieve. Okay? Go over. I'm going to throw up her thing real quick before we start again. It's right there, Earsome Emporium with Genevieve, 30.9K. Let's get that 0.9 off the screen and get something else up there, a bigger number with another little checker there. And we'll talk about it. Let's start out by talking about you first. Give us, for somebody, let's play that some of these friends may not know you, they're new to you. Tell us a little bit about you and what you want to share with the community before we dig into all your channel.
Okay, well, I'm a Jen of all trades because, I know a little bit about everything. I mean, I did go to college for 7 years, so, I think I majored in everything but underwater basket weaving, But, I was previously in healthcare, but I've been in hospitality pretty much my entire life.
Okay.
My first job at 13 was in hospitality. I've been serving guests and being in guest service since the time I can remember. So it's something I love to do, and that's why I'm making magic, for Disney. I'm also still a cast member for a few more weeks. Until I am unfortunately gone from the boat for a little while, hopefully. Right. But it's always been my dream to work for Walt Disney World. And, this is where I want to be. And it's just Disney has been something. I'm a third generation Disney kid. My grandmother, my mother. So I was just kind of born into a Disney family. Okay. So kind of in the blood. It's in I've been absorbing this information since, in utero. And I love it. It's just something about everything about Disney is just positivity. It's community. And that's what I love about it. It's yes, you can have dreams, but why can't you live life every day being, a positive, shiny person, I love it's just wonderful. Everything about it is just awesome. So yeah.
Your channel, it absolutely overflows with that positivity, with that love. I know that my family started watching you a long time ago. When we first started getting into the community, and I will never forget that Preston coming in and being like, who is that? Who is that? Because we would have you up on the big screen and just hearing that love of the parks and everything. And it's a great thing on your channel, and I love that. So we appreciate that. Talk to me for a second. I see so many great friends in here. There's Jen A. We just interviewed her a couple weeks ago. She was phenomenal. Vacation Exploration, Heather's in here. She's coming up down the road on this channel. Christy's Corner. All your friends are coming out to say hello, and they're all going to be interviewed on this channel, which is fantastic, and I'm excited about that. Tell us a little bit about, here's another great comment. Yes, Jen is such a positive, happy person. We all love her. Lisa Venger says that. So we love that. Again, throw your comments, throw your questions in for Jen as we go out through the night. I will try to make sure I influx them into the interview as we go through. Talk to me a little bit about how you came up with your channel name and formulated where your channel is.
This is a fun one because I wanted something that would combine kind of all the theme parks, very Disney and very, at the time, they were building to some chocolate emporium at City Walk at Universal. And I was both still working for Universal and Disney. So I kind of wanted to combine it together. Earsome, a play on awesome, in Disney, obviously ears. Nice. And then the Emporium was like the Emporium on Main Street and also the Toothsome Chocolate Emporium. I'm like, that's kind of in a whole kind of Harry Potter steampunk vibe. I wanted it 2 words, Earsome Emporium, like a normal person. Ralph thought it'd be really cool to make it 1 word, which makes it really hard for people to find. But, it's kind of like anything with, if you have any marketing, it's branding. You got to commit to it. Once you're in it, you're in it. You just got to keep it, you just got to go with it and roll with it. And kind of that's where Earsome Emporium came in. It's kind of like a place where you can find magic and all sorts of, every fandom is welcome here. Not just Disney, not just Universal characters, not every theme park. You could be into anime, manga, comics, cosplay, you name it. We welcome you. This is a place for the nerds and the geeks. We love it. Because that's us. We're complete nerds. Like Rob and I live, breathe, and eat fandoms. Like our house is what, like a bunch of grown people, but you can tell like we are fandom people. It is just Lord of the Rings, swords, Disney stuff everywhere, Harry Potter corner. It's just, you can tell.
I love it.
Nerds here.
I love it. I love it. Piglet True Love Disney says, Jen was the one who got me through my first recovery from surgery 3 years ago and still does send. Love Jen and Rob. Very nice. Cheryl Bernath says her live videos help those who are having withdrawals to the park, and she is so energetic and she gets us all excited. So true. That's very true. Tori Camella says hello to you. Umo Dad is saying go Ravens. Well, my Ravens had a good day, that's for sure. But we're talking with Jen here tonight, and that's the important thing. If you're brand new to us here, Jen is very strong on social media, Instagram. She has a Facebook page. If you're new to my channel, I interview Disney creators, much like this amazing young lady, 2 times a week on our channel. So hit that subscribe button, hang around, check out the people in our playlist. You'll love it. So you came up with your channel background. You've developed incredibly well, 30,000 followers. You're on the way towards that check mark, which is down the road for you. It's going to come. It's going to take time. It does for everybody. If you keep delivering, you're incredibly consistent. You're probably one of the most consistent people at the parks. I think Heather's trying to race you with Vacation Exploration. She's there every morning.
She learned from the best. She is my Padawan. She's my Padawan.
You are live. I swear, it's like every day.
She's learned. She knows that there's only one way to do it, and it's to work hard. There's not people. You be authentic, be your original self. But the only way you're going to succeed in anything, not just YouTube. All I know what to do is work hard. Even on the days that, trust me, I mean, it's Vlogmas right now and Streammas right now. I try to crank out like 5 days a week, if not every single day. But that's the only way I know how to do anything is work hard. But that's my one advice to everybody is just work hard. You want it, you have to put in the time, the effort, and the work. Trust me, we all want to sleep all day and take a day off. But if this is what you love and this is something you want to be successful in, all you have to do is work hard. And you have to make sacrifices. It really is for your art.
I love it. I love it. Arlene is in-house from Adventures with VP. Great to see you. Jen, you helped Katie Gross get through depression and stuff with her challenges, so it's great. Wondrous RYHS, they've been in here since before the stream started.
That is my man. That is my personal. He's my PA. He's my entertainment coordinator.
Nice.
He keeps my calendar because I don't know where I am from one day to the next half the time. There's so much stuff going on. But yeah, they're also my best friends. Like we speak to each other. Nick as well. Like. We're on this wonderful thing called House Party 24/7 almost, but
nice.
It really helped us get through like the pandemic, the quarantine. Like we were just seeing your friends, even on a little bitty screen, every day helps you out so much, and that's what it is, you know.
So tell me about I always ask this to all my guests. Tell me about some of the channels that have influenced you as you started your journey to build your channel and, maybe continue to influence you to this day.
Day. Obviously, my two that always come to my mind is always going to be the Tim Tracker and Jen,
Hmm.
and they're basically, for me, they were the first people I found as far as, because to me, I consider them the godfather and godmother of Disney vlogging, because they were the first people we found, and they've been doing this since the beginning of time, since the beginning, like 11 years almost, because they're from Florida, they're native. So I started watching like more, not so much the theme park stuff, even the state parks and things like that I really love about, what Florida has to offer, and just their work ethic. Like they're the hardest people I know, and I'm fortunate enough to know them, and also in real life. Spokesman Chris is also, I met through them, my friend Kaylee, and I've just like, they're, to me, they're OG. They're like, they're OG people. They kind of, they're not the only OGs, but they're the ones that really put us all on the map. Like, oh, Disney vlogging is a thing. Disney it's a thing to do. And it's like, fueling that love for Disney and bringing us magic every day. But they're the ones that really influenced me. And I knew the only way to do it, like they put out content every single day. So I'm like, well, that's what you got to do. And I started studying, just like anything. I need to learn about everything, analytics,
Right.
algorithm. You got learn everything. I love teaching myself new things, whether it be technology. Like I am that person that taught myself this stuff, and I teach my team, my friends, how to do this. Like, I learned it. I will watch 1,000 YouTube videos if I have to, read 1,000 articles in order to learn to do the one thing, or master an app or lighting, whatever it may be. But it's fun.
I love
It's
it.
so
Jay Frank says Jen is very hardworking. She gets so much out of every day and gives extra every time I watch. I've learned a lot watching her too. Vicky Angel 7 says Jen is amazing and genuine. She helped me with anxiety, with not going out with COVID, so staying in and watching her videos really helped. Me too. I loved watching her videos. And again, if you're brand new, please consider looking over at Jen's channel. She delivers Disney quality product every day on her channel. You will absolutely love it. I encourage you not to go over and subscribe. I encourage you to go over and do what I did. I went over, started watching her content. I subscribed. I became a fan of Jen before we even became friends, and I got to interview her. I've been following her for a long time, and I hope you do the same. If you enjoy watching Disney interviews, hit the subscribe on my channel. Come back and visit us. We love to talk to creators that are this special, like this young lady. So you live outside the Orlando area. You've been going to Disney since you're a very young age. So I'm just curious. I know you started with Disneyland when you were young. Have you done any outside of the country parks yet?
Not yet. It's on the bucket list. I would love to do Japan. Japan's my number one because of the merch. You want to go there with an empty suitcase and buy all the merch, because for some reason, Tokyo's, I don't know who designs their merchandise, but Tokyo, it's just that cute, kawaii, very Japanese. Like you can always tell. And when Japanese, guests come down and visit us, and you're like, where'd you get those? They're like, Japan. And I'm like, they do. I would just come back with a full suitcase.
Their popcorn buckets over there are sick. It's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. And it's like the whole steampunk vibe of Tokyo Disney Sea. I'm like, we don't have anything like that. Like, that's just the whole, like, kind of steampunk, Jules Verne, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea vibe of that park. And then Shanghai, of course. But, of course, that's not going to happen anytime soon. Just because they're high-tech. They're so high-tech. I want to see the zombie shark, for their pirates. Like, they got a zombie shark from the movie. I'm like, I want to see their pirates so bad.
That's awesome. We got other good friends joining in here. Angela Mintz is in here. I saw Laurie French is in here. Rosalie Dana said Genevieve is our sunshine. Ear to Ear Magic, one of a great partner channel of ours out there. They're delivering great quality product. They are in here visiting. Bob and Kelly, who are going to be a guest on here coming up, are here. Jay Nashville in house saying hello. Jay Nashville's a member that got the special badge next to the name. The badges and my logos. Magical News Live actually jumped in, Nick, and helped me with a lot of my badges and logos for my members. So hit up the badges and members. Hit up those badges and logos while we're in here. Let's have some fun. Let's talk for a minute about your love of Disney. and how that all came. I know you obviously going to Disney as a young child, but that has really fostered and grown to get you to where you are today. Talk to me a little bit about that.
How well, obviously, like I said, I was born into a Disney family. Like my first memory at 2.5 is Disney movies. That's all my mom was a college professor. She had the whole hookup with the audiovisual department, so she would have another class after school. I would be plunked there. If I wasn't in dance class, I was going to be watching just Disney movies. And they, back then it's not like how it is now, but they could just put it on the projector and you could just watch Disney movies. And I watched all of those in an auditorium with, like college students doing work study or studying there. And I just from my family. And of course, living in Orlando, I definitely did not want to. I've been at Disneyland's my first park because I am from the West Coast originally. Then I moved down here, and I was blessed that my parents both live in both states that had Disney parks. But I just love being in the park, and I love Disneyland for its nostalgia. And of course, I can still smell Bengal barbecue in my mind. Like I can smell that smell, like hanging out in Orleans Square. That was my favorite place. I always that's my favorite part of Disneyland. And of course, like Disney has always been a part of my life, and it's just been a positive, wonderful part of my life. So I just want to bring that to others. Especially like I'm not in healthcare anymore, but to me doing this, like I feel like I can help others as far as we have so many Ohana that have ailments, whether it be surgery or the pandemic or anything like that. You're unable to physically come to the park. I know if I was in your situation, I would want that every day as well. And, I always say that if you're a Disney vlogger, like you're a Disney creator, I said it is your sacred duty to bring magic to your viewers every day. That is your one and only job. If you choose this, that is your job. You're bringing them joy. You could be the one positive thing in their day. Like you do it. If you want to do this, you got to put your whole heart and soul into it.
That's such a great way to, and you can see that one thing you do very well is you're constantly acknowledging the people, your Ohana that are in your chats when they're watching you live. I've always been impressed by the way you handle that, and it shows the loyalty. Like Ruby Princess G, she is our streaminator. She can cross the parks to get to lobster bisque challenges in mind.
She challenged us last year, so 2 years ago now, to get from Hollywood Studios to Epcot before Illuminations, and there was 24 of us. We had ODA, our Disney Adventures, Disney Mitch was with us, Kevin, like it was like a posse. And then we got the buggy. Here's Mitch running down, and it was cold. She challenged us. She's like, I will PayPal you money. She can buy everybody lobster bisque in France if you guys can make it in 15 minutes from Hollywood Studios to Epcot, walking that path. So we were running like all 24 of us. It was crazy, but we made it.
I absolutely love it. I see Ear to Ear Magic is here. Chris is here. And there's a lot of good things said about Chris. I say a lot of good things about Chris, but there is one thing about Chris, Jen, I will tell you.
You are a sad, strange little man, and you have
he is unique, but we love Chris. So Haley Robinson says, Jen is such a positive light in so many people's life. I'm so grateful. You can see that your people love you. And I'm going to share something with everybody real quick. Yes, you guys love her. And let me show you what you guys have done for Miss Genevieve. Take a look at that screen right there. 2,500,000 views, 30,000 subscribers, 2 major milestones. We recognize creators on my channel every week. I usually do it at the end of the show. I created that special one just for Jen tonight. Again, that is just the stepping stone of where you're going to be. And I truly believe that. And I can say it because I've been watching you and your content since you were about 5,000 subscribers, roughly, is when you and I first chatted a little bit in chat. And it's because you deliver great quality, and I love that. So let me jump over to a member question. Casey Bryant and Matt Williams always throw out member questions. Matt has a unique one. I always like this one. If Disney decided to build a new theme park to celebrate Disney YouTube community, and they asked you, Earsome Emporium, to build a ride or a show based on your YouTube channel, what type of ride or show would it be?
Well, I would want to be all technologically advanced, kind of like Rise of the Resistance. I want to have like 4 different ride systems, of course, but I want to have it would be like a boat ride, but also have a show section, kind of like Carousel of Progress, to kind of get the different scenes of the ride. And then, of course, have a little bitty, like, kind of a, not so much a roller coaster, but more like, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, kind of like tornado section, around the park, because I do walk really fast. It's gym speed, like that would be my YouTube channel. Like, that's kind of like showing all the part boat ride, part show section that you could just like have a rotating screen. And then, of course, have that little kind of thrill ride element, but not a roller coaster. So everybody can ride it, because, for us, many of us affirm, like, we should not be riding Space Mountain, because I want to make sure it's a ride that attraction that everybody can participate in. All ages, don't need to transfer. We can wheel you right in.
Nice.
Yes.
I love it. Now that is pure energy. I love it. Let's you're doing exceptionally well. For everybody that loves Jen, her Teespring is incredible, with the creative Earsome Emporium attire, hats, mugs, shirts. Everything's over there. I just wanted to throw that out and make sure you're checking it out. Again, real quick, I'm going to throw a channel up on the screen. If you're coming in new because you caught the Disney little bit of kick and you were sent over by YouTube, this young lady is Earsome Emporium. She's Genevieve. 30.9K people. They aren't wrong. They can't be wrong. They're not wrong. They're following this young lady because they love her, and she does an incredible job. I see our good friend Magical News Live just joined in here to say hello. We appreciate Nick and all he does for the channel. Great to see him in here. He, obviously, as I said earlier in the show, he's helped us create a lot of the emojis for our channel. We're so grateful to Magical News Live and his friendship that we have it there. It's incredible. Let's talk about some things that you guys collect before we get more digging into your channel as we're hanging out here. I know you guys are big, obviously, ear collectors because of the wonderful set of ears that we always see on the streams. But a lot of people don't know there's a couple other things that you're big into collecting. Why don't you share them with us?
Magic bands, spirit jerseys, obviously, ears, because I do make ears as well. At one point I had an Etsy store that I was making ears. So a little bit and of course, I think a lot of people know about Rob's very tiny pin collection. He's insane. Like, his pins are his pins, but my pins are, no. That's your pile. I mean, as you know, he comes full out. He'll come out in his Mayor of Main Street outfit, pins from head to toe. He has the hat that he got from Chapel Hats, where he actually says "Want to trade." He made a leather band for the top of it, and all of his pins for trading are on that hat. So, like, he is a little bit of a pin collector, and lately he's also typical. I'd say we're geeks, we're nerds, and we love it. He also has been collecting G.I. Joe action figures, the Star Wars Black Series. I mean, when you get out of, on your day off, he's out of the house by the crack of dawn, and he's at Target looking for those action figures. I said, honey, there's grown men do this. We all collect things, as you can see. He collects a little bit of a collector as well. So yeah, kind of anything.
I absolutely love it. That's fantastic. I mean, you guys do some amazing stuff over on your channel. You are in Disney, it seems like, at least 3 days a week. You also hit, but you don't only just hit Disney. You hit Universal. I believe you do Legoland, SeaWorld, a lot of other things too. Talk a little bit about that before we dig into your channel section.
I love it because I love the variety. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have Disney passes 4 days a week. I get it. I love it. It's home, but also I want to bring like more diversity, and there's so many different things that it's not just Disney to offer that's there to offer, like holiday stuff. SeaWorld has been blowing my mind. Like, they are killing it on the entertainment game. Many of our entertainment friends from Disney are actually at SeaWorld. So they have a wonderful night. Like, I love that musical, and it's a whole nativity story, live action dancing, singing. The choreography is amazing. I mean, when they're doing front walkovers, aerial backflips with no hands while singing in platform heels. I'm like, yes, you know, like these are top-notch entertainers, like belting it out. SeaWorld's killing it with the entertainment, live entertainment. And that's the biggest part I miss in the Disney parks as well as Universal. They've got a lot of decorations and little castle projections and things. And they're even able to do a full-on ice skating show. Like I'm talking, these are like Olympic style athletes. Like they're doing like the whole backflips and, axles and spins and turn. I mean, it's a top notch show. So I felt more like that's what I was so surprised and so happily surprised. And we met a lot of the cast for Oh, It's a Wonderful Night. And they are all like, Disney entertainment. And it's just amazing. Like, they're killing it on the live entertainment game. So if you want to see live entertainment, you need to go to check out SeaWorld as well. And they're very, I think, inexpensive, a little bit more affordable than if you can't quite, Disney's a little above your budget. It's a little expensive, or you just want something completely different. You need some variety. A lot of our viewers are trained professionals. Like these are Disney pros. They've done SeaWorld. They've done Universal for Harry Potter there. So they want a little something else. Throw that SeaWorld into your mix. I'm telling you, you won't regret it. It's so good.
That's awesome. Well, and again, if you're unsure about the SeaWorld or Universal, we can talk about Jen's playlist. Now, she's got 39 different playlists, 786 videos on her channel. I'm not sure if you knew that, but I did my research. I came prepared. So let's talk about, I'm going to throw out a couple of these topics that you have. These are just a few of your playlists, and then I want to come back and visit a couple. Some of the playlists that you can follow right now: Halloween Horror Nights, special Disney events, all the Walt Disney parks are covered. All of them are covered. Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Disney Springs. I love the Disney Springs ones. There's a Disney Christmas. There's coverage of the Universal Orlando Resort. All the Orlando attractions are covered. Disney Halloween, which we're going to talk about Halloween and Christmas in a minute. There's dining reviews by Jen. I like that. Dining reviews by Jen. There's SeaWorld and Busch Garden coverage. And one of my favorite things, shopping always. So when you were sitting thinking of all your playlists, did you lay it out and plan it out, or did it just come to mind as the love of what you were doing and it kind of built itself?
Right. It basically categorized itself. Like, you want to have dining reviews, resort tours, because that's the type of stuff that people look for. They want to see, oh, how is it in this restaurant? And we know we eat a lot. There's so much dining to be, to choose from at the theme parks. So people want to make sure they're getting that good, and we're very brutally honest. And that's the thing, or especially Rob, you cannot deny his face. I feel like, hey, everybody's worked hard for their money, especially now. Like if I'll tell you why also that I can't just, it's not good or it's not my favorite, but I'll tell you why. It's a texture thing, or maybe it's chewy, or like I'm very honest in that sense, because then you can move on to the next booth or find another treat, because there's thousands upon thousands of treats. So if you can kind of weed it out and pick like the best ones, or you just go for that, right now, that cupcake, that red velvet cupcake on Main Street, awesome. And the chocolate fudge log over at Pinocchio's for your Christmas, just go right for those. Skip the churros at Pecos Bill, because they were not my favorite at all. Wow.
I love it. I love it. So just acknowledging, we've had a lot of friends joining and saying hello throughout this. Sherry Awesome Sunsets is here. Michelle Williams is in here. Reginald Johnson in here. So many great friends joining us. Again, if you have any questions for Jen, put them into the chat. I will make sure I get to them as go. Phone lines are open. If anybody would like to have any questions before we finish out our interview tonight, feel free to reach out to us by phone and ask questions. 111 likes tonight. Thank you very much for you all taking the time to hit that like button to tell YouTube, hey, we're doing something good over here. It does help the algorithm. We are sure that. Again, this is Jen's, right there is her page on YouTube, 30.9K. Again, she's very strong on Instagram and also Twitter. And if you're new to me tonight, again, I do football 2 nights a week. I do Disney on Sundays and Wednesdays. We do our hot seat show on Sunday, which Jen will be in the upcoming weeks. I can't wait to sit down and ask her ridiculous questions, because I know she's going to make me double over in tears and laughter, which is what that show is all about. It's making me laugh, which hopefully makes you laugh. It's a great thing. We do have a lot of fun here tonight. One of the playlists that I thought was really cool is the fact that you cover both Halloween Horror Nights, Halloween at Disney, and then Christmas all over. We always ask our guests, where do you kind of stand on the Christmas Halloween thing?
Halloween is my favorite holiday of the year. Like I love I've always been like the Wednesday Addams, kind of girl. I love all of that, like spooky, haunted mansion's my favorite attraction, stuff like that. Like I've always been into the spooky, but I love Halloween. Like if we could have Halloween 365, I would. But of course, Christmas is Christmas. There's nothing like the joy and the feeling of the holidays. That's what I love about, and the snow. I love the snow.
Love the
and the
snow.
shopping. And obviously, everybody's like, shopping, you're not mentioning the shopping. It's a emergency. That's kind of like my catchphrase, you know?
We're going to talk about shopping in 1 second. I'm going to jump over to two different things real quick. One, Xerox M is in-house. Great to see you. Mighty's in-house. First time I've seen Mighty over on my channel. I know you're a huge supporter of many other channels in the community. I thank you for blessing us tonight and stopping by. But let's go to the phone lines because we have a caller calling in. It is a person of incredible importance because this young man just hit 10,000 subscribers. Magical News Live in-house. What's up, my buddy?
How's it going, Pete?
It's going good, friend. What's up?
Hey, man.
I don't have a question per se. I don't know if I was supposed to call it a question, but I have a question. I'm mainly calling it because I want to tell, everyone. I see we have over 90 people in the chat. I want to tell everyone in the chat that Jen is one of the most hardworking Disney streamers that we have out there. Trust me, there's a lot of them. Heck, even I'm one, and I'll say she's a lot more hardworking than I am. So if you guys haven't already, and I'm sure Pete's okay with me saying this, go subscribe to Jen and check her out. She's very hardworking, and she's constantly trying make her streams the best possible. So I just wanted to call in and say to have everyone go subscribe to Jen because she's definitely a recommendation on my book.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Jen? Nick. We love Nick. Nick is amazing. He's one of my closest friends. I talk to him every day. So, and as you know, I know he's one of your really, really like closest friends as well. He's an amazing young man and I love him to death. And I've known him since forever too, been a few years.
Yeah, well, he's of great support, and for being young in age, he's old in wisdom.
Very much, absolutely. He is definitely an old soul.
Here's what I'll say. I'm blessed right now because I am surrounded by two incredible creators. And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know about these two channels, you want in. Nick, phone lines are ringing, so I'm going to keep jumping. Okay, buddy?
Absolutely. Have a good night.
We love you, Magical News Live. I'm going to go and take this call because this young lady, she brings 15,000 plus to the table. She is an incredible streamer, just as hardworking as Jen and Magical News Live. Tanya, that crazy Disney lady, you're on live. Go ahead.
Hey, girl.
I just had to call in because I want to piggyback on what Nick said. Jen is 100% the hardest working YouTuber I know. She streams every single day for hours on hours. She never skips a beat. She walks faster than anybody I know. She's very talented. Everything is pink and beautiful, and I love her. And I just wanted to call in and say how much I appreciate her personally. She was the very first person I ever knew in the YouTube community, and she taught me so much because she's very, very smart when it comes to tech stuff. So
nice. Jen?
Big shout out to Jen.
Go ahead, Jen. You want to respond?
I love you too. Tanya and I go way back. So we started this journey together, and I appreciate her every day. She's always been one of my closest friends, and I love seeing everybody blossom and grow. And we've done. It's been actually in the light of everything. It's been a really, really good year as far as I think it brings everybody. It's brought everybody closer, like creators. So we see each other every day, and that's the best part of 2020. I think is that we've gotten all closer as a community, and that's what you're trying to do, Pete. And thank you, Tanya.
Well, and Tanya hopped off. I'm not sure if she lost her connection or what, but let me say this: while I had Tanya on here, something special. I consider myself lucky to have this whole Disney community brought me friendships like I have with you, Jen, and with Tanya, two creators that I respect, and I do share your content out, not because I feel required to, because I want to, because I think you deliver great quality. But I'm not the only one that thinks that. We have our special Disney recognition series, the Disney Legacy Recognition of Honor, okay, that is going on right now. And we have the big recognition announcement coming Sunday night on the 13th. And I would like to sit here while I had Tanya. I was trying to do it while she was on the phone. That we have you and Tanya, who have both been nominated with for the Recognition of Honor potential to receive the recognition. I think it's pretty cool that creativity is where 18 channels came together, 18 Disney creators, to create this recognition series, okay? And so it's 18 creators, and then the first group that went in of the Muppet recognition, each of those people got 5 votes. Genevieve, we received of 460 potential votes from people that are involved in Disney. 426 votes came in, and I can tell you that you had multiple recognitions and Tanya had multiple people write your name down. And I congratulate you that people in the community that are your peers out there are seeing how talented you are. Now, of course, not everybody's involved in this. You know, it's Disney community's big. But for the people that are involved, they think of you. So congratulations. And to Tanya as well. So we were talking before we had 2 great callers come in. We were talking about Halloween, Christmas. Hallowismus. That's what I call it. Hallowismus.
Hallowismus.
Yes, because it gives you both. You know,
I love Hallowismus because it's kind of just, there's not a beat. Like, it doesn't even, like, we don't even skip a beat, especially this year because we've had no parties.
Right.
I'm still a little perturbed about that, but I'm okay. I'm going to be okay. But literally, they went from like, Halloween merch, here's Christmas merch, buy it all now. And it's like, wow, you're really going to go broke with all of this stuff. But at least we didn't skip a beat when it came to the merch this year.
We did not. Real quick, I have to do this real quick because we do this on our channel. I just received a nice PayPal from Danny Bruno. Thank you, Danny. We call it a fast pass on the channel. Anytime somebody does a super chat or does something like that, we acknowledge them and thank them because I always believe it's important to do that they invest you. So thank you, Danny, for the PayPal to us. We appreciate you so much. So one of the things I want to talk about real quick is we come down to the back end of our interview here. You are incredible at doing your shopping and your review of product. I think you really give a detailed review as you're going through and talking about different products. You paint a picture for those of us that are home. What is it? Just a love of shopping, just a love of the Disney merchandise combination? What brings that?
I mean, food, it's easy for me to give reviews because I am in food and beverage, so I can read all that, like, you know, the weird, like, demi-glace and, you know, roulade, and people are like, I can't read that, you know, but it's just from my food and beverage background, so I know more about food just because I am in food and beverage, especially beverages as well. But I love, you know, things that are quality. It's just things through the years. Like, I know, you know, whether it's a seersucker versus a, you know, plaid versus buffalo plaid versus regular plaid. But it's just, I think if you're more descriptive and you use adjectives, people will definitely understand. Like, they can see what you can see in the screen, but if you describe that it's soft, it's fluffy, feels like a blanket, or you can relate it to something, a more commonplace item, I think people, okay, I want to go buy that, not just based on a picture.
Or Mike Wheeler, who's in a lot of our community, is blind. He's a great member of many people, and we were talking one day about Disney creators that paint the picture verbally so that even though he's blind, he can still see what you're talking about in a vivid picture. And I think you're one of those type of people that do create that. And I thank you for that. But I also will tell you, even though I thank you, I hope that a couple of days your ears were burning when we were buying things because Genevieve said, go get this, and my credit card was getting rung up. So just as much on both ends, Jen, for sure.
That's wonderful. And I will definitely keep that in mind more, that it definitely helps because of our visually impaired, you know, viewers, that you need a visual picture of what it is, not just because they can't see it. That makes total but I'm glad we're able to help in that way.
Oh, you do a great job. For those of you in here, thank you for hitting that like button. It does let YouTube know we're doing something good over here. So please do me a favor and hammer that out. Again, consider subscribing to this young lady if you haven't done so already. Why? What are you thinking? I would have to say that this young lady is absolutely
phenomenal.
Yes, she's phenomenal. There she is, Earsome Emporium, Genevieve. She's incredible. Go check out her there. If you're new to us, again, we do Disney creators just like this young lady on Sunday and Wednesday nights every week. You could go back into my playlist and see some of the greatest people in the community. And guess what? More of them are coming in the future. Serena Ray, I reached out to you a couple weeks ago. I'm interested in getting you on one of my Wednesday night shows. That young lady's done a nice job. I've watched her channel. She got over 1,000 recently.
I'm watching you right now. She did. Yep. I haven't met her in person yet, but she's an up and comer.
Yep.
She's fun.
I highlighted her when she hit 1,000. I highlight her, and I was actually watching her one of her live streams at home. She was doing some cooking and baking with her family recently, and I put in the stream that I would like to interview her, and hadn't heard from her. Not sure if she missed it or not, but if she's interested, you can reach out to me. We will talk more. Casey Bryant always asks me every week. It's a member question. My members get special Zoom calls and different stuff, and a member question is, what Walt Disney quote really sets you apart? He'd like to know what inspires you from things that Walt Disney has said.
Well, he's got a lot of them because that man is a legend, inspirational. Not only is he iconic, obviously he's a legend. He was way before his time. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them.
Nice.
Like that, words to live by, because to me that kind of, this is, those are words that can encompass our journey here with YouTube, not just the friendships we've made. And, this community has brought us all together, but it's hard work. That just brings it down to 2 words. For me, it's hard work. I live, breathe, and eat YouTube. I fall asleep with my computer on my chest, whether it be editing, uploading, cleaning in the back end. As a live streamer, I was explaining to the Pete, earlier that we have different challenges than bloggers. Blogging, you can edit, clean. It's that darn copyright, and there's a lot of back end stuff that nobody really gets to see, but it's hard work. If it's something you want to do, you have to put in the time. It's not easy. Most people can see the success or going out in the park having a good time, but when you come home, you have to go clean all of that and, put in your and there's so much back end stuff that's a lot of, it never ends. Not only is it like social media, you got to blast everything on every medium, you got Discord, Facebook, and a lot of people, and this is like a thing we were talking about, like some of the younger kids, they don't have Facebook. They're like, Facebook's for old people.
Dad Builds has a great question. I want to get to that real quick. I want to congratulate Cody Strive to do better. I just added him as one of my new moderators. And I also want to acknowledge Zoe's World, who's doing some great stuff. She's hit some accomplishments lately. Dad Builds says Jen has always dreamed of working at Disney. Did she have a specific job that she dreamed or wanted to do?
Obviously been in food and beverage, because that's always been like my niche. I've done that for a long time. I'm actually like a certified bartender. I did that course when I was in Vegas. But I would always want to be a VIP tour guide. That is my dream job for Disney, whether it be, it's VIP, wearing the plaid, telling guests about history, fun facts, encyclopedic knowledge of Disney already comes. I have a lot of it, but I would love to just share those fun facts with people and history about Walt himself, the park, everything. VIP tour guide is my ultimate dream job. I would love that job as a cast member. That would be it.
And Zoe's asking a great question. How do you deal with the copyright claims when you're doing live videos?
Oh, clean. You have to clean. Oh, when you're live and they shut you down, there's nothing you can do. You got to restart a stream, unfortunately. You have to restart another one. You just got to walk fast. You learn where there are certain rides you will learn that yourself. Which rides and attractions are copyrighted. Obviously, you can't do Frozen Ever After. That's a very, very popular one that a lot of people should know. Most everybody knows you cannot film or live stream Frozen Ever After. It will shut your video down like this. So you can't go in there. You do it for your own time. Go watch it. Go enjoy it. But otherwise, you would have to have them look at you and mute the entire stream the whole time. It's not as fun, but yet it's a lot of back end stuff you would have to, because it will block your stream. worldwide. So nobody else can rewatch it. You have to go back on the back end and clean it. That's what you should be doing now, is go clean it on the back end. Unfortunately, you have to take that song out.
Yeah,
It takes.
it's
It's not
awful.
on your time. Yeah, it's not your Wi-Fi. It's YouTube. How long they take to do it.
Yep. NY Mary's in house. Great to see you here. And again, Barbara's here. Mickey Blog. I love Mickey Blog. I'm a huge mark for Mickey Blog. He's got some of the best hair in the business, but he says both of you should be proud of what you do for this magic community. Appreciate you both and your genuine passion for Disney. Well, we appreciate you. Mickey Blog and Mickey Travels.
Yes.
We love both of them. I do love that. So Dad Builds is also been added to the mod crew. We thank you, Dad Builds, for all you do for this channel. Chris is a huge support to this channel. All of my special things, like, Genevieve, just so you know, Corey Meets World would like to tell you that you're amazing. So all of mine, I have tons of sound clips on this channel, so you never know what's going to come out. Real quick, before we come up here and start to bring this to an end and bring to our closing, I want to acknowledge again, Jen is super strong social media. 6,100 followers on Instagram, 650 on Twitter, 30.9 on YouTube, the 1.1K over on Facebook. It's one of the toughest things to do is build your Facebook group. I know it for sure. I highlight Jen's Facebook group. For all of the Ohana that are in here, you're welcome to be part of my Facebook group. You're welcome to highlight Jen. I try to put her over there as much as I can, but Jen is a friend in the community, and I always try to highlight friends. I say the same thing to Tanya's Crazy Crew that's in here. You're welcome to be a part of our Facebook group. It's a Disney Cast Clubhouse, and highlight Tanya in there. Again, the more we get out there, I told Jen before the stream, we have a thing on our channel called The Race to 100K, and I've been highlighting Dev, who is about to hit it. He's within 100 subscribers of hitting it. We've been highlighting the Big Fat Panda, who's very close, and Provost. But I will be adding to the race very shortly. I know they're a ways away, but we got to start this race somewhere. Genevieve, Earsome Emporium, is joining the race with Corey Meets World, Jackie Super Enthused, Nate Paging Mr. Morrow, Corey Meets World. Who else do I miss? There's one other. The WW couple. WW couple. Okay. So those are our next in the group. And honestly, not too far behind them are like your Mouse Talk and Magical News Live and the people like that. We've got a lot of people that over the next couple years can crush this race to 100K. And I'm hoping to be able to celebrate your success, and I want more creators that are newer and approved. Like, we talked about Serena Ray or Ear to Ear Magic, people like that. We're hoping to help elevate them so you guys can find out. There's some great people. Now, I don't want to go into depth about Streamageddon, okay, but I do want to just acknowledge that Genevieve gave her time. I'm looking at Jennifer in the chat and talking to you. Genevieve gave her time just like Ear to Ear Magic did, just like Provost did, just like Tanya did. You guys worked hard to raise money for Give Kids the World. I wanted to publicly thank you for that. We have many creators along with you guys like Donna Jaworski, Corey Meets World, Resort TV 1, the This and That guys. Everybody's doing something for Give Kids the World, and I think that's fantastic that we're trying to help these kids to bring Disney magic into their life. So I just wanted to thank you for giving your time to do that.
Yeah, I'm also doing 2 more of those days. I'm going to do a Million Lights Monday, this Monday, and then on the 28th, and I have my wonderful, wonderful friend Magical News Live going to be my personal guide because he's been there 4 times. Okay. He's like, I'm going to walk you through every dead spot and you'll be fine. I'm like, thank you, Nick. I didn't want to go without Nick. So
now, those are charity events?
I'm good. Yes, I'm going to, everything I make that night will be a fundraising stream. Whatever super chat I make that night, it's all going to go to, like, I'm going to set it up as a fundraiser stream. Okay. Whatever I make will go to them. But I wanted to go to that with Nick as he is a pro at this point.
Yeah,
and with
Nick is very good. He's extremely ethical. And I would back that up. So again, to the Ohana crew, make sure that those streams end up posted into, if I miss it, make sure they end up in the Chaos Clubhouse, because when we're giving back, it's important that we acknowledge that. Candy Mom in-house, AJC Magic is here. Amy Ryerson is telling everybody to hit that like button. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Keep joining us. Diz Infinity in here. Jerry One. Jen, they're all coming out. It's all about you. I'm just here hanging out, and they're just happy to see you. So I love it. I absolutely love it. So as we come to an end of our incredible time with Genevieve, let me remind everybody, if you're watching live or in the replay, all of the links for Jen are in the body of this description of this video. You can find everything you want. Teespring, all of her social media links, of course, her YouTube channel. We encourage you. So
yep. And I also do a schedule up there. So I know most people ask for the schedule. It's there. I promise you, I do this schedule a week at a time, so you can find me pretty much where I'm going to be every day of the week, unless something changes. Yeah.
Well, that's what's important. Again, she brings the Disney magic home to your house every day. It's a great thing. So it's important. I'm going to throw it over to you for a final thought of the evening. After you do your final thought, I would love for you to hang around while I do my quick community acknowledgments and my closeout, and then we could say goodbye to everybody together, if that's good with you. Does that work?
Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely.
I'm gonna first throw it over to you for a final thought of the evening. And I didn't bring it in over there. Sorry, didn't mean to go blackout for a second there. So.
Well, I just want to thank you, of course, Pete. Thank you for having me. It's been like a year in the making, but I'm so glad I'm finally here and able to, spend this time with you and share your love for what you've done for this community, bringing us all together. And I love that. I've met so many wonderful people, whether it be creators or other Disney enthusiasts. That's what we're all here. Again, thank you make sure you follow my wonderful friend Pete and everybody here. Now it's your turn to make some magic. Comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on there. I will always bring you magic every single day of the week, especially now that it's Streamus and Vlogmas. We're gonna try to go all the way till the end of the year. So
nice.
Every single day I will give you content. Just work hard. If you need a little something, I'm always on, no matter what, every single day of the week, whether if it's a little bit or a lot of it. But thank you for being here. I just appreciate you guys so much, and I love all of you so much. And I can't believe it all started from a little YouTube dream, and here we are. I have like my best friends, and I've met the most amazing people here. So
awesome.
Thank you.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time to be here. We're going to say goodbye together at the end. I'm going to do a quick closing. I'd like everybody check out. This is what we do every week. If you're new to my channel, this is what we do every week. After we sit and talk with incredible creators, we do a little bit of this. First, let's get rocking here and knock this thing out of the park. I want to remind everybody, the night before Christmas, over 110 YouTube creators will be bringing this. It'll be December 20th on my channel. All monetization turned off. No super chats, no super stickers. We will just be having links for Give Kids the World. It's going to be an incredible night. Bring your kids, sit down, watch this event. It's the night before Christmas as read by all your favorite Disney YouTube creators. They're almost all going to be here, I guarantee it. Wait till you see it. It's going to be incredible. I want to real quick thank all my members who were here tonight. I want to thank Nick, Magic News Live, and Dad Got Parks. I got their logos up there. They helped me create all of the logos and everything we do with our channel. LBV's got some great things going on. Hashtag not a sponsor, just a friend. They do great shirts. We highlight them as much as we can. There's their Christmas shirt, Christmas Kingdom, and the Resort TV One Big Beautiful Christmas for the ones that are left. We highlight Pearl Manhattan every week, just a couple more weeks to go. If you like Christmas music, she does an incredible job on all streaming platforms. Check out Pearl Manhattan. You will not be disappointed. Our great friend, Big Fat Panda, he's got pandasmells.com. He's got these scents. Everybody that's gotten them has loved them. Go over and check it out. It makes a great little Christmas gift. It's John's section. It's Panda. You know about them, Jen?
Oh, I love that. I love Grogu. And Baby Yoda's like my jam. Oh, I didn't know he was selling this. I'm like, now I need it.
Yep, there you go. There's a personal endorsement from Genevieve on we do it. So we are featured on Magic of the Mouse Radio right now. Let me let you guys know. It's an exciting event. It's all Disney music. It's park music. It's movie music. Magic of the Mouse Radio.
Welcome to the new Magic of the Mouse Radio. WDIZ-DB. Playing all of the Disney movie soundtracks that you love. 24/7.
So Magic of the Mouse Radio, all the links are in the body and the description of the video. It's on your internet. You can play it all day long. It's incredible music, but they are featuring Disney creators that create content over there on the shows. You can check them out. January, the first week of January, it's going to be Authors Week on our channel. Positively Disney. Kimberly Bouchard, endorsed by D23. She will be here with us, bringing her incredible content and books. Michael Corey, he actually knew Lillian Disney. He wrote The Ghost of Walt Disney and Me. He will be on our show, a special Saturday stream, Authors Week, the first week of January. Magic Mail. We highlight it every week when we get it. I love seeing my son, my 10-year-old, 11-year-old, 12-year-old son, however he is now, he's 13. God, he's getting old. I love seeing him light up with a smile when we get mail. So I always take the time to say thank you to people that bring mail. Just this past Sunday, that's Carlos Disney World Freak. He stopped by my home on the way home from Disney, driving back to Boston, to bring me incredible stuff. I love this guy. He's a partner channel of mine. Check him out, Carlos Disney World Freak. He brought me Sprinkles cupcakes. You talk about big money. Sprinkles cupcakes, they were phenomenal. I'd go to Jim Rome, but I'm not going to right now. He also brought me an incredible personal handwritten note from the lovely Donna Jaworski, wishing us holiday wishes and cookies baked by Donna. We got a whole thing of Donna Christmas cookie love here in Maryland. It was phenomenal. I absolutely loved it. So, and our buddy Panda, gotta love John, he did something out of the graciousness of his heart. My son loves to collect these Funko Pops. I think we've got a whole room full of them now. I can't keep up. John went out of his way to just send Preston a little note. Hey, buddy, thinking of you. And he sent him a Funko Pop he didn't have. Just a class act by somebody who didn't have to do that. I just wanted to thank John. Every week we congratulate people. We say, hey, Walt Disney wanted you to say, do what you do so well and so uniquely that people can't resist telling others about you. I couldn't resist telling you about Genevieve, 30K and 2.5 million views. We are going to recognize Genevieve on Sunday and Wednesday night next week. Tonight was just a special thing. I did it for her because she was here. But this week's recognitions go out to Theme Park Mark. He hit 100 subscribers. It's one of the hardest things to do. Congratulations, Theme Park Mark, on hitting your number. The Park Map hit 100 also. Congratulations on getting there. 100. The Park Map. Go check these out. These are all Disney enhanced, people that create some type of Disney content. We recognize them. Disney Nerd Herders. That's right. You heard me. I got to recognize them properly. I should have had this ready. I was so excited having Genevieve. Disney Nerd Herders. Nerds! There we go. I had it ready from Adam from the movie. Nerd Herders hit 100,000 views. We're so excited for them. And Genevieve's Padawan steps up. Home run. Vacation Exploration, 200,000 views. That's 200,000 times somebody said, wow, check that out. It's Heather and Vacation Exploration. We love her. Congratulations to Heather. We appreciate you. We talked about the race to 100K. It's important. It's going on again. Prince Charming Dev, there's Mickey and his pals. They're racing right towards that. Genevieve is going to get one of those. I'm telling you, it's going to happen down the road. Trust me. Prince Charming Dev at 99.9 now. I just checked a few minutes ago. He is just a hair away from getting his button. We are excited for him. Big Fat Panda, 98.2. He's on the way there. He will be there soon. And our good friends, Provost Park Pass at just under 90,000 on their way to the mark there of subscribers. It's important. We did the Disney Legacy Recognition Series earlier this year. We started with the Muppet. 18 channels came together to recognize people in the community that are doing a good job. If you're not recognized, hey, all I tell you is this. Get involved more with the community. It's not about putting out any money. Subscribe to a channel. Hit a like button. Share out your favorite streamer. Comment in the section of their vlogs. Let them know you're there. That's what this is all about. It's also about recognizing great creativity. These were the first inductees. It's like a Hall of Fame. Once you go in and get your number, you're locked in. There they are, 1 through 13 of the first inductees back in May. Here's the balance. Stacey Rogers at 14, back to Resort TV 1, down 20-24. We're excited. Brought to you by Tommy Corner Sports. He's the only sponsor for this event. It is going to be the Pixar event, December 13th, this coming Sunday night, 7 o'clock on this channel. 26 new inductees will be brought in based on the Pixar event. And exciting coming up, we've already announced the dates for 2021. We will be doing Star Wars in April. We will be doing Disney Core, which is all of Mickey and his pals, in August. And next December will be Avengers. So we take it's pretty cool. We take, just so if you're new, we take a character and we apply it to a characteristic. So when we did the Muppet one, Donna Jaworski was recognized as a strong female lead in the community. We will have a new strong female lead recognized with Pixar, and then Star Wars, the strong female lead may be Princess Leia. So every character gets a special characteristic, and they go in. It's just our way of saying thank you. We make custom buttons. We made Muppet buttons, which is behind me when I finish up. Here is the Pixar button. We go out. It's just the same size as the Disney buttons. We have them made, custom made. Every one of them is numbered. They are mailed out to the recipients. There's only 50 of these buttons made. One button for every recipient and one button for the participating channels. And just so you know, here are the current participating channels in it. We will be growing this and adding more channels to it. 2 new ones come on in Sunday night, and we've already selected one of them I have in mind for the Star Wars one. That young lady will be joining us, and we'll be picking some more as we continue to grow this and try to broaden out to make sure that Disney special people are recognized from time to time in the community. Next Wednesday, Hitchhiking Bones come to my channel. We sit down with them. We will be interviewing the Bones. I can't wait. This coming Sunday, after the awards recognition, we will be interviewing Triple P in the hot seat. I want to ask him, where in Disney has he had Whoopi? I've got that question lined up. Genevieve, it's coming your way. You'll just be. I see her going, oh God, right now in the green room as she's checking out this weekend. Yeah, that's a great reaction. So Triple P this coming Sunday. A week from Sunday, the big fat panda comes to the hot seat with his 100,000 plus followers as we sit down with him. Finally, before we close it out, every week I remind you guys, check out these subscribers as we go through. Dole with Dad, Bob and Ashley, Disney Day, Dinners with Don, and Kenzie Days go on Sundays. I'm going to be adding Genevieve to this list. I was waiting for her to come on to tell her about this, but I will show her where I'm adding her in just a minute. Mondays, Triple P, Steve's World, Mickey's Magic, Meg, and the other Triple P, it's PTV. For some reason, I have to play that noise when we say their name. I don't know why. I'm still trying to figure it out. Tuesdays, Zippity Doodad, More Sunshine Please Jim, Brandy and Dave. Mouse Talk is a great creator on Tuesdays. The Viapre Project, if you like Legos and Disney, you'll love them. And LBV TV, incredible creators on Tuesdays. All Wednesdays, we say, hey, Magical News Live and this and that goes at the top of the hour. They are working on their charity event. Go over and check them out. Those guys are laugh out loud fun. Thursdays, Living in Diz, our great friend Corey. Corey Meets World, both incredible Disney creators. The Lynn Project, she'll make you a Disney beverage at 9 o'clock on Thursday nights. And, of course, we do our football show. Fridays, it's Friday Night Live. Rob Fuzz early in the evening with Pub Talk. Resort TV 1 going on there. Saturdays close out the week. The Disney World Freak interviews incredible creators from across the pond on Saturday mornings. He's a partner channel. Check him out. Diz Our Dream, 11 o'clock, live from the parks. He's always doing something ridiculous. You never know what that guy's going to say. I love him. And Shep finishes it out on Thursday nights. Myers and the Mouse is moving to Saturdays with their show. So we'll be recognizing Myers and the Mouse with our Saturday format. And I'm going to have Genevieve's logo in here with all of the creators that I tell you got to go watch to find them. You need to subscribe to their channel to stay with them. You're going to see Earsome Emporium up there with the WDW Couple, Provost Park Pass, Big Fat Panda, Super Jackie, Dev, Tanya, and Nate. They're going to all be up here every week with me telling you, Jen, I'm putting your logo in there. Real quick, before I bring Jen on to say goodbye, I always say thank you to my members. They get special perks, special acknowledgement for supporting the channel. So real quick, I want to recognize all those up there. If they have a number next to their name, it means that they've been inducted into the Disney Legacy series already. So thank you to those members. I'm just going to shoot through real quick here as I say my thank yous. We appreciate all those people. Mike Wheeler, number 5. James Ryan, number 11. R. Johns, number 18. Congratulations. Thank you to all the members out here. Again, these members here supporting our channel and helping us keep it going. And Dre Houston, number 10, she's in there. So many friends here that support the channel. Realistically, it helps Preston and I to get new equipment, to do new things, to keep bringing you quality Disney people in the community every week. So I thank every one of these members. If you see their logo up there, check out their channel, support them out, say hello to them. Cookie the Monster, I love her new logo. She's great. Casey Bryant. Amy was in here. Dad Builds, one of my newest moderators. So many great people here. Again, just finishing out this link. Surf Bomb, Blue Nose, Living in Diz, all of our friends there. Thank you, Pam's Fam, for supporting the channel. We appreciate you. Josh Goes to Disney, Happy's Haunts. Darla, she's up there. We love Darla. Aliens Wear Green Hats. She's a great member of the community. Joy S., she was in here tonight. Francisco. There's Genevieve. We say thank you to Genevieve every show with her logo up on the screen for being a member that supports our thing. And I do want to ask her one member question when we come back before we say goodbye. Our latest members to join us, Hitchhiking Bones, the Mickey Bunch, My Disney World Fix, Lady Jammer, Sarah J., she's amazing, Jay Nashville, we love, and the Monorail Screen Leader. Let me bring it back up here to my interview page as I finish up here with this incredible creator. Jen, so being a member, you got, before we say goodbye to everybody, you did get one of these special customized coins. What did you think?
Gorgeous. Wow, I love it. It's beautiful. I told Robbie he can't have it.
I love it. So every week when we close out, as we say goodbye, and when we finish here, we can hang tight and talk about the show for a minute. Would be great. Let's first throw it over to you. Show me, or show the new people that don't know you yet, how we say goodbye on Earsome Emporium.
Say, now your turn to make some magic. Comment, like, and subscribe, and give us a thumbs up, and see you tomorrow.
I love it. I love it. So we say goodbye a simple way over here. First, I thank everybody for being here. I thank Genevieve for being an incredible guest. I thank all of the Ohana family that showed up in just like a mob today saying how much they love. Hearts in the chat for Genevieve as we close this thing out because she is amazing. I see Michelle Williams already doing it. Everybody hammer those hearts for as we go out. I thank everybody who showed up in chat to hang out. I thank my moderators who kept the chat clean. I thank my members who supported this channel. I thank the one PayPal that I got, Super Chat. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. We're so grateful that you took care of us tonight. If you're brand new to us, again, hit that subscribe button. Join us every Sunday and Wednesday as we interview these incredible Disney creators. Ladies and gentlemen, we always tell you, please, people like Genevieve, who are the creators, Genevieve, I ask you, please, continue to whistle while you work. And every other creator, I ask you to do the same. If you're a consumer out there, whether you're ninja watching or in the chat, we need every one of you to make this happen. We want to get Genevieve to 100K. Tell your friends about her. Please continue to find your happily ever after right here in the Disney YouTube community with people like Genevieve and Earsome Emporium. If you're having challenges this holiday season, there are people out there to support you. Reach out to a friend, reach out to a family member. There are professionals that can help you. Please know that there are people out here that care about you. Please reach out to me. I'll point you in the right direction. I want to help. That's what we're here about. Don't be alone. Don't be by yourself. I tell you, just be Goofy, Donald, or Mickey. Mickey, do me a favor. Take us home tonight, please.
Thanks, Musketeers, for joining the party. We'll be looking for you.